Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Q&A for this week because I'm so excited leading up to Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 9, The Battle of the Bastards. First off, who do I want to see kill Ramsay? And spoiler warning as usual, if you guys aren't caught up, of course, on Game of Thrones. Oh man, so a lot of you guys asked yesterday for another Q&A today, so I decided, you know what, let's make this priority, and I'll do this. I can do Walking Dead videos later. I can do them later, so that's what it is. Will Smith, not the Will Smith, this is some guy whose name is Will Smith, and YouTube name, says, Trav, who do you think will kill Ramsay, and how do you think he will die? Oh man. Okay, let's start with who I would want to see kill Ramsay. Well, Reek, Theon, he's not really in range right now, but if I had to pick one person to kill Ramsay, I think Ramsay has hurt him the most of anybody, so I would like to see him kill Ramsay in an ideal world. It doesn't look like that's going to happen because situationally, it just doesn't look like it. So it is what it is. But ideally, I'd like to see Theon kill Ramsay if we're going with the ideal circumstances here. Now, in terms of what we're seeing with the actual battle, it probably will be Jon, most likely. Seems like it. But I would also like to see Sansa kill him. I think that'd be cool if Jon captured him or something, and she just like took a dagger and like stabbed him right in the heart. That'd be cool. Something like that. If that's how it goes in episodes 9 or 10, whichever one. It might get pushed in episode 10, depending, because and who knows? I mean, we don't even know for sure if Ramsay's going to be killed off this season. I mean, he could make it. I hope he doesn't. I hope he does get killed off by the end of the season. But I think I would like to see Theon or Sansa or maybe Jon. Depending. I mean, he's kind of like our hero, so it's kind of like good triumphing over evil. So that'd be cool as well too. And how do you think he will die? So how will he most likely die? It'd also be cool if maybe the Umbers, turn their backs on him or stabbed him in the back or something like that. Like if they started to lose the battle. See, what I think they're doing is, I think they're kind of playing both sides. And given the right opportunity, if they feel like Ramsay is going to lose the battle, if it's going to happen, I could definitely see them turning and stabbing Ramsay in the back or something. The guy who met with him, who gave him Rickon, the guy who really is pretty fun and hates Ramsay. So that would be cool to see. And that I might go with something like that. I think either that or Jon would probably be most likely killed by his own men or killed by Jon, with a slight chance with somebody like Sansa. And yeah, those are kind of my ideal picks as well, too. So that's what I think is going to happen. Again, could be totally wrong. Have no idea, really, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking. It's just a prediction, right? I don't have any inside info or anything like that. But you guys can write yours below in the comments what you think should happen. You can thumb up other people's. Who do you want to see kill Ramsay and how? And who do you think is most likely going to do it? So you can do a prediction, but you can also say, in an ideal situation, what would you like to see happen to Ramsay? Captured, tortured, something like that? You can write it. You can write it below. I'd just like to see him die. So I think he's too dangerous to be left alive one way or another. He's just too cold. He's just too dangerous, man. He's crazy. Next, we got a question from MA89TT19. So I think it's like Matt in 1998 or something. So probably something like that. Or 1989. Game of Thrones Q&A. I've seen a couple of theories online about the Umbers possibly turning on Ramsay and joining Jon, helping him take back Winterfell. Do you think that would happen, or what are your thoughts on it? So I just mentioned, I think, like, okay, so let's say the battle's going, and then Baelish comes marching in, and and the Knights of the Vale come flying in from the side and start smoking Ramsay's army, and then the Umbers realize, like, they're like, okay, yeah, remember that plan B we all talked about? Yeah, let's do that. And then just like turn on him and like take him out from behind or something. Because it's like they're not going to just fight against him if they know that they have no chance of, like, they can't, that doesn't do any good. It doesn't make any sense for them to just try to attack Ramsay or do something like that when they'll all be killed as part of it. But if they think that they're starting to lose, then we could see them be like, okay, the other side's going to win. Yay, now we can fight for who we want to, and let's kill this bastard, right? Hey, that's funny, bastard. That's what it is. Let's kill this ugly bastard, and then they, turn on him and kill him. Well, I don't know if I'd say the actor's that ugly, but see, the thing is someone's personality or the character that he plays, of course, as Ramsay, makes him like the ugliest person ever. So is what it is. Next one's from Craig Main. Says if you pause at 42 seconds on the new Game of Thrones promo, it looks as if the Night's King is standing over the battle, ready to attack. Do you think this could end in a three-way battle between the Boltons, the Night's Watch, and the White Walkers? So seeing the White Walkers coming right now, I kind of think it's early because we got 2 seasons left, and they're kind of like our ultimate big bad army. So unless they were to like attack now, take out the the small amount of people, small amount of Night's Watch at the wall, unless they were able to break through it, kill them all, that would have them crossing the wall with 2 seasons still left to go. So even though they could go that route, it'd be kind of crazy to see, but I almost think that they'll probably have to push it back a little bit further. Because it's like once the Night's King moves in, it's like a chess match, and the King just moved up. So it's like shit's about to get real, and final battle's coming up pretty soon. So I have nothing to go by, but I don't think so. I don't think we're going to... They could watch, but I don't think we're going to see the White Walkers enter the battle right now. I feel like this battle is going to be all survivors on survivors, and that they'll be coming out probably in the next season or so, maybe making a small appearance at the end of this for a setup for Season 7, is what I'm predicting. So that's what it is. Next one's from Karose8, and here she says, Jaime will join Sansa, and he will also kill the Freys. That's a good question. Okay, so your theory is that you think that Jaime, since now he's got Riverrun, he's going to kill the Freys, and he's going to go and join Sansa against Ramsay. Why would he? What would be the motivation? He wants to get back to Cersei. So I'm sorry, dude, I don't follow you, or do that. I don't follow you with that prediction, because he's made it clear that to him as a character is extremely important that he gets back to Cersei. I don't think he gives a shit about any of the other stuff going on over there. I don't think he even cares about Ramsay or whatever. He couldn't care less. He just probably wants to get back to Cersei. So, especially because Cersei's in some shit kind of too, right? And Tommen's not really putting his foot down. He's kind of, I don't know, trying to keep the peace, but at the same time putting her in jeopardy. So I would think he'd probably just want to get back to King's Landing right now after such a quick handle of the Blackfish. And we'll do a couple more. Anthony Allen said, and got a few thumbs up for this one, I care about 1-1, of course, Giant, Tormund and Sir Davos more than Rickon. So, and that was in the video I mentioned, like, do I think Rickon's going to survive the battle? Yeah. I agree with you there. I do care about... I like Sir Davos much more. Tormund and even 1-1, I guess. I guess so. It's just cool to see like a giant that's on our side, so to speak, or on the the good guy side, so to speak, the protagonist side, Jon Snow's side in this one. So it's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see him cracking some Bolton helmets and stuff. Should be really, really fun to see. And Tormund too. I love the actor who plays Tormund. He just plays such like a big badass dude. It's pretty funny, like a gnarly mother effer. And he's got like the beard and shit, and he's like looking at Brienne and stuff. It's funny. And Sir Davos, I always like Sir Davos, man. He's been one of my favorite from earlier on and everything. And he was good to Stannis, even though Stannis was a total retard. Yeah. And next is from Paul Chambers, and he says, the Hound will only stay with the Brotherhood without banners if they give him some chickens. And we'll end with this one from Harrison Cottrell Young. He says, still better than The Walking Dead, and a whole bunch of people thumbed it up, and then it started a big argument, and then somebody said that they put a link to Robert Kirkman's Twitter page, where Robert Kirkman said that his favorite show on TV is Game of Thrones, and that George R.R. Martin is a better writer than he could ever hope to be. I think he's being modest, but I mean, George R.R. Martin's an incredible writer. I like them both in different kind of ways, but I can understand, like, I mean, how many people can you say are as good a writers as George R.R. Martin? I mean, you know, maybe if they get to be like 70 and they're still doing stuff. I mean, just think of it. Like, how old is he now? I'm trying to think exactly how old he is. But it's an interesting comparison, and I love both shows. I don't see why you have to only like one. Obviously, Robert Kirkman, even though he created Walking Dead, he still loves Game of Thrones, and he still watches and he still enjoys it. I don't see anything wrong with that. And I've mentioned this to a lot of people in comments over the last 5 years too, because I've been reviewing Game of Thrones for 5 seasons now. I missed the first season because I didn't know it was going to be that great, and then once I started to hear about it, I got into it. It was like, wow, this is that great. So yeah, I mean, I don't see why you have to pick it. Everybody can have their favorites, and everybody can say objectively, yeah, probably objectively, yeah, it's better done, I think. I mean, when you see Game of Thrones, it's like a freaking event. I mean, everything in the show just looks effing beautiful, and it's just so well done. They put so much money into it, and everything is crazy. So it's hard to make the comparison, but everybody's allowed to have their favorites, and there's no reason why you can only like one and you don't have to like, you know, the other or anything, or you don't like any other shows. The new trailer or kind of preview video for Mr. Robot hit yesterday, and I'm really excited for that too. There's no reason why you just have to like one show and that's it, and not like any others. I don't see that, but it's something that's been going on for the last 5 years. So feel free to fight, guys, if you want to plead your case and say which one's better than which. But it's pretty hard to beat when the creator of The Walking Dead says that he's not as good a writer as the creator of Game of Thrones. So, he was being modest, obviously, and you got to respect that. But yeah, so yeah. Anyway, okay, let's end there. Write your comments below, guys. Let me know what you think, what you want to see happen to Ramsay, and send me more questions because we got time for another Q&A video this week leading up to the Battle of the Bastards. Can't wait. Write your comments below, guys. Let me know what you think, and if you like this video, please thumb it up below. Please don't forget to thumb it up. Always appreciate a share. Always appreciate a favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, always appreciate a new subscriber. You can join a great community here where we talk about not just Game of Thrones, but also Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Mr. Robot soon, and all kinds of other shows and comic books and all kinds of awesomeness. So subscribe if you're new. That's it for this video. See you guys again real soon, probably tomorrow for another. As always, this is Trev. I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.
You better subscribe.